Well, you guys have done, at least I've heard that you did recently did a live stream show in which it was attributed to Toots from Toots and the Maytals. So how did that show go?
Roger, our organ player, he does a podcast that airs every Saturday. Him and Devin Morrison, and it's called Reggae Pod Clash. So that
Mhm.
was nice. It was. I was just a guest who got to perform a song for it. They
Okay.
had a few different. It was like the whole show was just playing some Toots classics, like their favorite records or 45s, and then they'd let have like a guy come in and do a little video. So like the dedication things I've been doing all the last few months, I set up my camera and did like a little thing in Logic and recorded the parts and did it for that. So it was good. It went well, and yeah, man, everybody everybody's bummed about Toots, you know,
Yeah.
and yeah, I mean, we've talked so much about him the last few weeks, but I could never stop talking about him because he's really, to me, the most brilliant one, or voice. He's the best voice, and his songs too, man. Like I can't get enough of Funky Kingston, the
Yeah.
album, and yeah, huge inspiration over the years. We lost a legend, you know, and far beyond just reggae, ska, and rocksteady. I mean, that guy's touched the hearts to
Oh
many
yeah.
people in the rock and roll scene, and obviously punk rock with the Clash, and then even to Willie Nelson or Bonnie Raitt and things
Hmm.
like that. You know, it's just like, yeah, that guy is legendary. You know, so it was good.
Well, and I saw like an old YouTube video of, I guess you guys were playing together, like it looked like just a socially
Oh
you were
yeah,
playing together. So did you have some kind of close relationship with him?
I have to post that at least once a year because that was honestly, out of all the years of touring and all the places we've been, that moment, it only was about 30 minutes, but that
Hmm.
30 minutes was probably the most memorable and exciting parts of all the tours. You know, like just one of those memories I'll never forget. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How it happened was, no, I don't have a personal relationship, or didn't have a personal relationship with him. I've only met him a handful of times. I've seen him play in California a few times. I saw him play at the Santa Monica Pier. I've seen him play not too far from where I used to live, a place called the Coach House, and that was cool because it was like table, tables, and it wasn't like a dance floor. And he did an acoustic set,
Okay.
so it was really cool. I was like a few seats away from like the stage and just got to watch him do this whole acoustic set, like sitting down, like MTV Unplugged kind of style, you know. But this particular time, we were doing like the big festival circuit, you know, all over Europe. It was a long tour. I remember the tour being about, I think it was about 13 weeks or so, on and off.
Hmm.
And this was while the time this was Budapest, Hungary. I forget the name of the festival, but there was a good string of shows that Toots was on also, and we made sure to always, me at least, and at least one other or two other Aggrolite guys or three. Every time he'd play, we'd be on the side of the stage watching the whole thing. You know,
Yeah.
every single one of those shows.